For years, the village of Koba was known for its vibrant traditions, close-knit community, and beautiful landscapes. Among its inhabitants was a young girl named Rose, adored by all for her kindness, beauty, and intelligence. Rose had a best friend named Gift, who had been by her side since they were little girls. The two were inseparable, sharing secrets, dreams, and the adventures of their youth. However, as they grew older, Gift began to feel overshadowed by Rose's charm and the attention she received. While Rose was always humble and generous, Gift could not help but harbor feelings of jealousy. Despite her envy, Gift loved Rose dearly. She could never imagine life without her best friend. But the seeds of jealousy once sown can take roots and grow in the most unexpected ways. One day, as the village prepared for the annual Harvest Festival, a stranger arrived in Koba. His name was John, a wealthy trader who traveled across the region. He was captivated by the beauty of the village and its people, but most of all by Rose. John, struck by Rose's grace and kindness, began courting her, much to the delight of the villagers and to the dismay of Gift. As John and Rose's relationship blossomed, Gift's jealousy grew. She couldn't bear the thought of losing her best friend to a stranger, and her envy twisted her heart. At night, unable to sleep, Gift wandered to the village well, where she encountered an old woman who was known to be a seer. The old woman looked at Gift and said, "I see the shadows in your heart, child. Beware, for envy is a dangerous path. It can lead to sorrow and regret." The Gift was startled and tried to dismiss the old woman's word, but the warning lingered in her mind like a dark cloud. Months passed, and Rose's relationship with John deepened. John decided to marry Rose, and the entire village rejoiced at the news. Gift, however, was consumed by bitterness. She couldn't understand why Rose had all the good fortune while she remained in the shadows. In the evening, Gift asked Rose to join her for a walk by the river, a place where they had spent many happy times together. As they strolled along the river bank, Gift tried to suppress her envy and act as if everything was normal. "Rose," Gift began, "I am so happy for you, but I must ask a question. How did you become so fortunate?" Eh? Rose smiled, not knowing the darkness in Gift's heart. "It's no secret, Gift. John loves me for who I am, and I have always been content with what I have. Maybe perhaps that is why I am blessed." Gift's jealousy fled at Rose's words. Her mind raced with thought of how she could claim such happiness for herself. Driven by the dark emotions, Gift led Rose further along the river to a secluded spot where the current was strong. "Rose," Gift said, her voice trembling, "I need to tell you something important. Promise to keep it." Rose turned to her friend, concern in her eyes. "What is it, Gift?" "What is it again?" "Nothing. It's just that," Gift said, grabbing Rose's hands and pushing her into the river. Rose struggled against the swift current, calling out for help, but Gift stood frozen, her mind a chaotic mix of guilt and anger. Rose's cries grew fainter until they were no more. "Now, let me see how you get married and leave me behind, stupid girl," Gift said, laughing and quickly leaving the river before anyone could see her. She returned home, acting as if nothing had happened and humming quietly to herself. The following morning, Gift dressed and went to Rose's house. Seeing Rose's mother, Gift greeted her and asked after Rose, saying they were supposed to go to get some items for the wedding. At that point, Rose's mother knew something was wrong and started crying. She told Gift that they had not set eyes on Rose since yesterday afternoon, and no one seemed to know where she went to. Gift shook her head. "Mama, don't worry, Rose will be back. Maybe she went to John's place now since they are getting married." No, I feel something is wrong. John has not seen her too, and this is so unlike my daughter. John always comes to see her," Rose's mother said. Soon, two men arrived at the compound and broke the news of Rose's death to her mother. "We found her body at the river while fishing this morning," one of the men said in tears. Rose's mother fell to the ground, wailing and tearing her wrapper, and Gift held onto her, crying bitterly in a bid to console her, but nothing could be said to console a mother who had just lost a child. After a week of Rosie's death, Gift always came to help Rosie's mother out with the chores and acted. It was during one of those weekends she came to help Rosie's mother that John met her again after the burial of his soon-to-be wife. Gift consoled John and he thanked her for helping Rosie's mother out from time to time. From there, they began talking and soon became friends. Gift went to John's house, telling him she saw her friend Rose appeared in a dream, and she told her to tell him that she loved him so much and would do anything to make him happy, so he should move on. John cried, and soon Gift held him close to her chest, rubbing his head and kissing him. It was not long before John fell into a trap and lay with her. Gift told him not to worry because he needed a woman like her. They started dating in 2 months. John prepared to get married to Gift when he found that she was pregnant for him. The news of their marriage spread through the village and people showed some displeasure, while others were happy John had finally moved on. Gift got married, and soon their life began, and so did her torment as she would see Rose in her dream, chasing her and trying to kill her. Gift would scream, running out from the house, and sometimes cry. This continued for months, and soon he was delivered of a baby boy. Joy's knew no bound as John was happy. One day, Gift saw Rosie's ghost on her way from the market and ran as fast as she could, panting. She realized things had gotten out of hand and she had to do something before she ran mad from seeing her dead friend. "Are you okay?" John always asked Gift, but Gift would nod, insisting she was just stressed. Days turned into months and the dreams and strange experiences kept happening. Gift got pregnant again and decided to see a priestess who resided in a nearby village. "What do you want, my child?" the priestess asked, and Gift told her about how she sees a ghost and the strange dreams. The priestess did some incantation and soon gave her a bottle containing a black fluid. "Rub this in your eyes and drink it every night, and all your problems will be solved. But you have to do something," the priestess said, looking at her. "I can do anything. Just help me get rid of that stupid ghost. I am tired," Gift shouted, shaking slightly. "That child in your womb would be the prize. You must dedicate her here when you put to bed, or else," the priestess replied. Gift refused at first, but finally agreed. "Since no harm will come to my child, then I will do what you just said," Gift said. As she was about to leave, the priestess warned her not to speak to anyone till she got home. Gift thanked the priestess, making sure that she didn't respond to anyone's greeting. As she approached her house, a woman ran to her, announcing that her son had drowned in the river and he was playing with the other children. Gift shouted, screaming and throwing the bottle the priestess gave her into the air. As the bottle fell to the ground and broke, Gift realized herself and began crying and scratching her body. "Hey, I am finished, though," she said, and displayed some sign of madness. Gift ran into the street and confessed all the evil she had done. John, on the other hand, was shocked. As he heard all that he had done, he grieved the loss of his wife, his son, and his unborn child. Moral lesson: never covet what isn't yours. Jealousy only ruins you and others. Be careful who you share your success with, just as Rose did with her friend Gift.
Thank you for watching. This is Savannah Tales by Ego. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We anticipate seeing your comments in the comment box. Thank you.